Charlotte here. Welcome to my kitchen. I just wanted to say how grateful I am that you're part of my community and joining me here on my channel week after week. And today I wanted to share with you a real time-saving salad that I just love to pieces, but it's great to go with anything. And it's real Christmassy looking because it's red and green with a little white. So you'll like that part too. But you can serve it up with, I'm going to be serving it with pulled chicken. You could do it with burgers. You could do it with tacos. You could just do it by itself. And it's got quinoa in it with the protein. You've got kale. Everything healthy and good for you. Even for people who don't like healthy and good, they love it. So stand by. I'm going to show you the steps. It's easy peasy and delish. Do a little bit of making festive Christmas stuff. And I'm just going to share with you today my favorite dish, which is kale quinoa salad. Now this is totally Charlottitized, and that means that I kind of go off script on the recipe. So I'll share with you what I do, and then that just gives you the liberty to do whatever you want and add whatever you like to make it yours and special. So I use this huge pan because I like to make a huge batch. And I start off with chopping up my kale. I use two kinds of kale. They're both organic. Chop those buddies up and stick them in there, and then scrunch them up with a little bit of salt. That kind of brings out the green, makes it crunchy. And then I pour on my cooked quinoa. So I get the big old bags. You can get it from the pantry over there at Winco, or you can get it from in the big old organic bags from what do you call it? Costco. That's it. And I make up a big batch like this because I like a big batch. Lasts a long time. Cover it up, stick it in my fridge. Makes it an easy go-to meal any day. And I also add some chopped cucumbers. And I'm kind of lazy, so I get the organic chopped tomatoes with chilies instead of chopping up tomatoes myself. Just being honest. So mix that all together, and then I make my dressing to go over the top. What I use for that is this hot chili garlic sauce, and this stuff is amazing. I like hot until your nose runs and your eyes water. So I take 2 or 3 scoops. Remember, I'm just kind of off the recipe land, Charlottetize. 3 big scoops of this. Put it in with about 1/3 of a cup of oil. I use the extra virgin organic olive oil. And then I squeeze 2 limes for this big batch. If I was making a smaller batch, I'd use 1 lime. Squeeze these babies up, and then I pinch them really good. And this amazing tool from my friend Jenny from Epicure. So cut it straight in half, put it in here, squeeze it. Oh baby, you get it all out. I mix that all up really good. And then I pour that over the whole salad. So that's it in a nutshell. I'm going to come back and show you the finish when I'm pouring it over, so stand by. Okay, so now I'm chopping up my cucumbers. I'm going to put cucumbers in here. This just makes it a little crisp, gives it a little texture, and cucumber's always refreshing. So I cut up 3 of these, chop them up, and put them in. When I make this big batch, again, when you make a smaller batch, you can use 1 or 2. There's no exact measurements. That's the beauty of Charlottizing. So I've already put my kale in here. I've got two kinds of kale, as I mentioned. One, they're both organic. And I got them mixed up with a little salt to make them crisp and brings out the green. And now I'm going to pour quinoa in. Boom. And then I'll break this up all across the quinoa. Yes, I did wash my hands. There you go. Like I said, this is just a great salad to have handy, so you have something healthy to eat. It's got protein from the quinoa, it's got great nutrition from the kale, and it's all, you know, if you're into healthy eating, it's perfect and it's tasty. If you're not into healthy eating, it's perfect and it's tasty. So I'm using it. I've got 4 meals I'm making over the holidays. This is going to go with a pulled chicken that I'm cooking, but you could have it on the side with anything. All right, made a little bit of a mess here with my quinoa, but got that in there. Okay, so next I'm going to add my chopped tomatoes and chilies. Boom, 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 easy peasy. So I like to cook, but I like easy and tasty. Here we go, number 2. Boom, boom, boom. And now we're going to add our cucumber. I love these little epicure sheets to chop on. They are the berries. I get them from my friend Jenny. Epicure's got great spices to use. They're all clean and organic. And I often put like a scoop of either the guacamole mix or there's another one. There's a something lime mix. It's really, I like tart and hot. So I mix that in with the sauce I pour over the top. Quite tasty. Again, their mixes, or their spices I should say, don't have any sugar in them. Don't have any of the chemicals that most do. There we go, number 2. All right, so then we got our little cup here. I'm gonna get my oil going on. Okay, let's get the oil. Extra virgin. Another one there. Okay. There we go. See, this even looks Christmassy with the red and green. Oh yeah, here we go. Perfect. Now, I'm going to squeeze my limes, as I mentioned before. Always roll them, that brings the juice up in them. And that means you get more out of them when you squeeze them. So, just cut them in half. Stick fingers in there. And then this is another tool I mentioned I got from my friend Jenny. This is the berries. You just squeeze a half a lime. Oh yeah. all squeezed out. Next one. All right. I used to, for this big batch, I like tangy and hot, as I mentioned. I like lime. If you look up any kale recipe, and you can put in the chipotle peppers, if you like really spicy too. And they usually suggest you use lime in your sauce or dressing that you're going to put over the top. Alright, whoops. There we go. Alright, that takes care of that. And then I put 3 big scoops of this chili garlic sauce. And then I just stir it in really well. And just pour it over the top. Simple as that. Then take out my any kind of spoons or tools you can use to kind of mix it together. Voila. And then I like to let this sit. I mean, you can eat it right away now, but I like to let it sit a day in the fridge. Kind of marinates all together. It's really tasty. But I make this up. It lasts me a week. I'll nibble at it through the week. It's great. I can throw it in something to have it to go with me. Or at the end of the day, I know I'm eating something hearty and healthy at the end of the day. And I don't have to stop and fix something. So there you go. See, doesn't that look Christmassy with the red and green? Hearty and tasty. Kale quinoa salad. Fit for you. Enjoy.